Please follow our Instagram.
Hey guys, so today I'm going to do a black and white tumbler using crystalac products only, and it's a giveaway video, so watch all the way through for the giveaway prize and also how to join the giveaway. So the first step is obviously to prep your tumbler, and in this video as you can see my husband is helping me prepping the tumbler with 100 grit sandpaper. After that, you wash it down with soap and water, and make sure the water is not repelling and it's staying onto the tumbler, just like in this video right now. Like that. After that, you let it dry, usually under the fan, and then after that I'll use universal white. The first coat of universal white should be thin and streaky, so if you are doing the first coat and you realize that it's very streaky, means you're actually on the right path. So leave it to dry and then we'll come back for coat number 2. So I usually let it dry for 3 hours, and then for the second coat you just put on a thin layer as well. It doesn't matter if it's streaky because eventually it will settle on its own and it will spread evenly. After that, I use washi tape so that I can start doing my blacks. I'm using black gloss for the black section. Also, for this application is also similar to the universal white. You will want to put it thinly, and don't be so bothered by the fact that it's extremely streaky and very thin looking. After that, you apply your second layer. I know the first layer looks horrible, but usually on the second layer it looks better, like this one. That's the second layer, and now this is the third layer. And I had to do 3 layers because I wanted it to be very thin so that I don't get orange peel when it's... And then when it's dried, you peel. As you can see, I made a mistake. I've forgotten to put the Brite Tone after the universal white, so now I'm scraping everything off. I have to redo everything because I refuse to repair, so I'll just redo everything all over again. And now for my second attempt, I'm going to do the same. First coat thin layer of universal white. And then once that's dry, I put on my second layer of universal white. After applying my second coat of universal white, I will add my Brite Tone. So the first time I did not put any Brite Tone. For the second time, I'm going to put Brite Tone. A very thin layer of Brite Tone. Once that's dry, I put on my washi tape, and then I continue with my black gloss. A very thin layer of black gloss for the first layer. I put on my second coat of black gloss, and this time is slightly thicker but still thin. Once that's dry, I peel off my washi tape. So as you can see on my tumbler, I didn't rub the washi tape well enough, and thus the black gloss seep underneath the black gloss, and I get a little bit of black stains. What I'm going to do is repair on the spot. I use this tiny little brush, dip a little bit of universal white and start painting on it. I use very little universal white. Put on your first coat of Brite Tone. And then the second coat of Brite Tone. And then you let it dry. And then I used 1000 grit sandpaper to sand down so that it's a little bit more even. I lightly sand my tumbler, very lightly sand my tumbler, and then for this case I wet my sandpaper and then I sand it. Please be careful when you're wet sanding because the Brite Tone is not yet fully cured, and you can it can give you white spots, or rather white appearances. That means you have been soaking your tumbler for too long. After that, put 2 layers of Brite Tone. And then now I'm just weeding off my vinyl. I actually thought that I recorded me pasting it on the tumbler, but I didn't, so that's why it's all pasted now. And then you put your first layer of Brite Tone. Once that's dried, you put your second coat of Brite Tone. Put your third coat of Brite Tone. And that's how it looks like after your third coat of Brite Tone. So I decided to put my fourth coat of Brite Tone after 1.5 hours of drying. Don't do that, guys. Always dry 4 hours. And then the orange peel. I should have waited, but I didn't wait. So now I have a price to pay. And the orange peel is all around, and I decided to sand it down with 1000 grit. And of course, I scratched my vinyl. if it looks like this, means you need to sand more, because if you were to put another layer of Brite Tone, it will still be there. So anyway, in order for you to get rid of the orange peel, you have to just keep sanding at the areas where the orange peel is until it's all gone, just like this. Sometimes the vinyl plays a part, and this vinyl from Cricut is very thick, so it needs more layering. So because of me sanding too quickly, I scratched the vinyl, so you may want to keep that in mind. And then after that, I decided to just go for it and put on my Brite Tone. And unfortunately, I put another coat of Brite Tone too soon again, and there were too many orange peel. While sanding it, I actually hit the paint underneath, so I now do not have the final outcome, but it would have really been great if I had waited the few hours that I needed to wait. So remember guys, always wait 4 hours or more, or not you'll end up getting orange peel, and then when you're sitting down you hit your base. So I don't have anything to show you guys, but I hope you guys know the technique of doing the black and white tumbler. It was almost done. I just needed 3 or 2 more coats of Brite Tone for it to fully be underneath the vinyl, but oh well. So anyway, the giveaway prize will be a $50 voucher from Crystalac. All you have to do is follow everything that is written in my description box and make sure to do everything to qualify for the giveaway. And I hope you guys enjoy this tutorial. I hope the important thing about this video is also the technique. So I hope I have shared with you the technique of the black and white striped tumbler, and I hope you guys are able to do it and not go through the same mistakes that I went through. Please help me like, share and subscribe. Thank you. Bye bye.
Subscribe.